Too many random encounters? I don't think so. It's just that you're a big poop.
This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Shin Megami Tensei Raidou Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army is a dream come true. Oh my gosh, guys, ever since I saw this cover, I knew I had to have this game. And it's one of those special moments where you look at a game cover and it actually exceeds your expectations. Let me tell you, this combat system for me, and I know this is controversial, is my favorite. Now that's because I like action JRPGs, right? And I love Shin Megami Tensei. I just do. But there's so much here, right? There's so much here. This game right here, guys. Oh, look at that cover. Look at that cover. Oh, it sparkles. Man, it is a work of living art from the setting, right? Early 20s, 30s, Japan, the aesthetics, the artwork on this. Man, if any game deserves a remake, it should be this one. Man, this game should be made into a movie. That's why I prepared a little montage here. A little montage of what a movie trailer for the Soulless Army and our friend Raidou would be. It would be so awesome. Let's take a look. See, that's an epic intro to this game. Let me tell you guys, the reason Shin Megami Tensei is so special to me is because, number one, Soul Hackers was my very first in the series. That's the first game that I played, and I bought it by mistake. And for those of you who have read the, have heard the story before, please indulge me for the new subscribers. We've had quite a bunch of new subscribers come in. So that's cool, right? So yeah, I bought the game by mistake thinking it was a fighter, Soul Hackers, when I had just had surgery, and loved it. I was pissed off that it wasn't a fighting game, so I decided to play it, and it just blew me away. It blew me away. And not only did Shin Megami Tensei rekindle my fervent love for video games. I've always liked video games, right? But I took a break for a while because of, family reasons and raising kids and stuff like that. But what Shin Megami Tensei did is actually it got me into collecting. Once I experienced Soul Hackers, I wanted to have everything. I want from 0 to 100. Now, this is a guy that grew up hating RPGs, right? Making fun of people who played RPGs. And let me tell you, Raidou Kuzunoha and the Soulless Army was everything that I expected, right? It's one of those rare times that you play a video game and it's exactly what you hope for. For me, it has all the favorite parts of Shin Megami Tensei. You know, as far as leveling up, the demons, and the fighting mechanics. The fact that it's an action JRPG, it's right up my wheelhouse. Now, it's not for everybody, guys, but if you love action JRPGs, and if you love a work of living art, which this is, you know, and if you get a chance to, I have the art book, and I have the guide, but it's in storage right now because, you know, my move from LA and stuff. But man, I'm telling you, it is one of my favorite things that I own, and playing this game is just a blast. It really is just a blast, and it's everything that I hope for, and it represents everything, and I mean everything, that the Atlas Shin Megami Tensei series means to me, which is the enjoyment of video games, of relaxation, of playing this game for such a long time. And man, is it a great, great game, you know, for people specifically of my generation, right? This would be a great intro to anybody out there who's never played a Shin Megami Tensei game. They can start off with this one. If you love grinding, which I do, some people don't. Some people, you know, they say it's too many encounters, they can't handle it, they're too delicate. No, I love it. I love it. There couldn't be enough. If I meet demons every 3 steps, that's what I want. But I know that's not for everybody, right? But it is combat heavy, and I love that. I love that. But in addition, guys, the design of the characters. The man himself, there is no better dresser in the Shin Megami Tensei universe than this guy. Everybody else just falls by the wayside. Nobody's got a cap like this and a hat. He's a smooth criminal, baby. Man, it's all about style, right? And you would think that such a stylish game, which happens a lot, you have a game with a lot of style, but it has no substance. Not the case in this one. I love the storyline. I love the investigation part of it. I love the part that you can get your demons to go look for stuff for you. I mean, it's just, there's a lot here. I don't want to, you know, spoil a story for you if you haven't played it. And unfortunately, it's gone up in price since I bought it. And look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. Oh, man. It is just gorgeous. This is, I have to say, my favorite cover art of the entire PlayStation 2 era. Look at that. It looks like a portrait. If I could have this up in a wall somewhere, I would, and it might happen. It might happen. But man, there's a couple of things from this series that I haven't gotten. Of course, the plushie, you know, don't have that. And right, a full-grown man needs a plushie. Yes, I do. Don't judge me. Just because it's my favorite game. So, guys, my collection is getting to the point, you know, where I want it to be. I never saw myself owning more than 1,000 games. At some point, it becomes diminishing returns with such a large collection. But I do want to collect for Shin Megami Tensei. That's something I want to do. And the more games I can get for this series, the better. Now, I just wanted to share my experiences with you regarding this game. And the wonderful, wonderful thing it is when you see an art cover and it matches your expectation and the game just blows you away. That's what happened to me with this particular game. And Shin Megami Tensei, like I said, is very special to me. Raidou is my favorite character, hands down. I don't care what Persona characters they come up with. If Raidou ain't there, they're not going to surpass him. I'm not saying they're not fun. Don't get all butthurt out there. I'm just saying he's the coolest cat. He got all the ladies. He's got the threads. He's got a cape. He's got a cape. That's all I need to say. Alright guys, I put a little montage video here because, you know, I wanted to share it that way. I think because of my 80s influences and MTV, I'm going to do a little guest VJ spot here and introduce the video for Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, Raidou Kuzunoha, and the Soulless Army. Alright guys, don't be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and remember, never be afraid to be happy. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.